Hello, Tom.
Hi, Laura.
I'm very excited for this one today.
Well, tell me about it. What book are we reading today?
This book is called Embrace.
Oh, this is the YA series.
This
Th-
is the YA series of all time.
Yeah, it was one of your favorites growing
It
up,
was
right?
one of my favorites as a wee YA myself.
Yeah.
It is by Jessica Shirvington,
hmm
and I never hear anyone talk about this book series.
The Embrace series. I
Yes.
wonder if that's because it's bad.
You're gonna break my heart.
I don't know if it is, but like generally people talk about good books.
Hey, there are books that are like overlooked by society.
I know. That's very true.
All
Well,
right.
I'm hopeful that it's good.
I will
You
say,
you have good opinions on books,
oh, thank you.
so I feel like I'll trust your judgment that it's
Okay.
good.
Okay. I will say it can be it can be a little tropey,
I mean, yeah,
but we love a good trope once in a while
tropes exist for a reason.
because they're good.
Well, not always, but
Yeah. All right. So, our main character, her name is Violet Eden.
Violet Eden.
Yes, this is a book with religious allegory, but it's better than the last one we did that has religion in it.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, it's a little heavy-handed. Her last name is in fact Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wonder if that has to do with like her innocence or something.
Well,
I guess we'll find out.
yeah. So, her name is Violet. It is her 17th birthday tomorrow.
Whoa.
This is also her mom's death day from childbirth. This is our introduction to Violet. It's her
So her,
birthday tomorrow. She doesn't really like birthdays because it's the day her mom died.
yeah, that's kind of fair.
Yep. She has a best friend whose name is Steph. She's super smart, but also kind of cool, popular, and girly.
Steph, not Stephanie.
It's probably is Stephanie, but we always call her Steph.
Steph.
We have an absentee dad who basically just provides money.
All right.
He's an emotional wreck after the mom died.
I was gonna ask, is he distraught about the mom?
Yeah, so he's emotionally unavailable.
Oh.
And we have a friend, Lincoln. She trains with Lincoln, and he's hot.
He's hot, you
Yeah,
say?
that's our uh,
That's the
that's our
extent of.
30-second elevator introduction to our cast.
All right. You said his name was Lincoln?
Lincoln, yep.
All right, and he's hot
Oh,
apparently.
he's hot.
Like, how hot are we talking? Are we talking like Chris Hemsworth? Are we talking like. It's hard to think of other hot men. Are we talking Ryan Reynolds hot?
I mean, I think he's hot, but he's not like too buff, but he's definitely like could beat you up.
He's like built up a bit.
Yeah, but he's not like so buff.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I see.
So, on this day, the day before Violet's birthday, Violet stops by her dad's office. He is a workaholic, like we said, emotionally unavailable.
Uh huh.
He gives her a box from mom, and apparently the gift was for Violet from mom for her 17th birthday specifically, which is like kind
That's.
of weird.
Yeah, how did she know she was gonna die?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. The box contains a poem and a letter from the mom. The poem talks about like some cryptic evil spirits that she has to lead with her heart,
Whoa.
things like that. And there's also a wristband in there.
Okay.
Violet and her dad, they're both great at compartmentalizing and dissociating from their emotions.
hmm
So they don't talk about it.
The one thing that her dad taught her.
Yeah, basically. So Violet's gonna head over to Lincoln's house. He is 5 years older than Violet. They've been friends for 2 years, and he is emotional support for her
Okay.
and also nutritional support for her because again, dad doesn't provide any support, so she just lives off of ramen.
I see.
So,
So he gives her real food.
and emotional support and friendship.
Yeah.
He is friend,
And is apparently hot.
and he's hot.
Although he is like 5 years older than her, so maybe she needs to chill out a little bit.
Well, indeed. So Violet is at Lincoln's house. She gets the news, or she tells him the news that she got into a fancy art school. And she's like, "Yay!" And he has finally allowed her to paint a mural on one of his walls.
Whoa.
Adorable.
Mural time.
Yeah, so as we said, Lincoln is hot, but he's so platonic, and Violet is sad.
Ups- she's upset about
Yeah,
that.
she's like, "Ugh, he's so beautiful."
Well, guess what, Violet? Just wait a few years and you'll probably be good.
Yeah. Well, Violet's obsessed with coffee, and I think Lincoln said like a birthday present he was gonna get her was a fancy new espresso machine for his house so that she could have fancy espresso at his house. He knows her so well. It's adorable.
And that's totally not a ploy for him to have his own espresso machine
Well,
at all. He definitely doesn't want espresso at all.
yeah. Well, Violet and Lincoln are chatting, and she tells him about when she was 14 and assaulted by a teacher,
Mm.
and like it was stopped in time, but like Lincoln ran into her dad, and the dad was like, "What are your intentions with my daughter?" And you know she got attacked, right? And anyway, the dad was mumbling things, and so Violet had to tell him.
Hmm.
A whole thing.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for Violet. Even more so now.
Yes. So Violet primes the wall because she got this wall
Hmm.
to paint a mural with. She
That is how you
chats with
paint,
Lincoln
yes.
about good and evil because she's kind of still thinking about it from that letter from her mom. And she goes home. She had a lovely day before her birthday. She has some weird dreams though about a man who says Violet and him are like one and the same or something. Um then he also has like a lion's claw and scratches her, but then she wakes up and she has that scratch IRL.
Ooh, that's weird.
And she's like, huh? But anyway, it's her birthday. Woohoo! Her wrist veins are looking a little funky.
Her wrist veins.
Yeah,
Does that have any significance? Just like
they're looking funky, Tom.
they look weird today. How do you define
Maybe they just look different.
they just look?
Generally, your veins look the same every day, don't they?
I mean, I guess, but I wouldn't be able to tell you if like they
You
changed
don't
from day
think
to
so?
day. I
Well,
don't
we'll
pay
have to see
that
how
much
this.
attention.
We'll have to see how this develops. So, Steph and Violet, they go out birthday shopping, and then they head to the birthday dinner with Dad and Lincoln. Steph wants to get Violet drunk so that Violet will ask Lincoln out. Liquid courage, you know?
She's 17. Why are you?
Well, listen. Shh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Steph,
Yeah.
please.
Well, it's after dinner now. Dad leaves for work because he's a workaholic
Hmm.
to leave the kids to have fun. So Violet and Steph are tipsy. And then Steph like finds a way to excuse herself from the table so that Violet and Lincoln can chat.
Hmm.
Mhm. So, this is actually when Lincoln tells her about the espresso machine at the house.
Whoa.
But he is super not returning any of Violet's signals. And she's like, ah. So she starts to dance with a stranger. They're like dancing. But then Lincoln throws him off. He's being super protective.
Hmm.
It's like, bruh, you're not going for her, but you can't let anyone else go for her. Ugh. But anyway, then Violet and Lincoln kiss. It's an amazing kiss.
Uh-huh.
But then Lincoln is like, I'm sorry, we can't. I can see your face being like, what do you like about this book?
It's not grabbed me thus far.
It's not great. The door.
What is she embracing
We're
other
still.
than
Oh,
this
don't
man?
worry. We're still going. All right. Next day, Violet goes to Lincoln's house to confront him. There's some guy Griffin there, and he and Lincoln are talking. And apparently, Lincoln needs to tell Violet something. Something about being part angel. Yeah, that's
You're
weird.
continuing to lose me. It's like, all right.
Well, so Violet is something called a Grigori. They are part angel and part human, and they come of age when they're 17. By the way, Violet is also lost here. She's like, what? So, if a parent dies within 12 days of birth, the combination between new life and death lets an angel impart their essence onto the baby. So we recall Violet's mom died
Mhm.
in birth.
I'm starting to think that was by design of the mom.
Well, we'll see. So, Violet is part angel, apparently.
Apparently.
Yes. Well, like, I don't know about part. It's kind of like
She's
an
like
extra.
infused
She's
with it.
100% human, but yeah, she's infused with angel.
They said that one.
Yeah. So, all Grigori have a destined partner. Guess
Whoa.
who Violet's partner is?
It's Griffin.
No, it's Lincoln.
Come on.
Okay. Hold on, we have more lore to go through. So, there are light and dark angels. Okay. So, up in the heaven. And apparently they're supposed to stay in their realm. The angels are.
Mm,
But some of them self-exile to the human world.
okay. Like how Lucifer did its thing. Do
Uh,
you know anything about Christian lore?
no, but Lucifer is in this series and he is not in exile, so don't worry about that.
So in proper Christian lore, Lucifer went against God's design for whatever reason. I think it varies story to story. But he disagreed with something that God was doing, so he was cast out of or exiled from heaven. And that's how he became, quote unquote, the devil.
Yes, this is different than that. I would say Lucifer, he's probably still like a dark angel, but he's still like an angel doing angel things.
Uh-huh.
Whereas these are like these exiled angels, they like come to the human world and are doing shenanigans down in the human world.
I see.
So all the exiles are super strong, fast, etc. They're also usually insane. So, yeah, the whole thing is like angels up in their realm, they're so ethereal and in the human world they can feel things.
So they go insane.
Yeah, because they like can't handle feeling things, but they also want it. So,
Mm.
oh, and the light and dark angels are also at war with each other.
So what differentiates light and dark angels? Are they just like
It's
we're
just
the good
vibes.
guys and we're the bad guys?
No, it's more of like vibes. Like they say that the light angels they'll encourage you to do, I don't know, good things, and
Is it like pastel versus goth?
you know what? That's a really good way to put it,
Yeah.
actually. Because they were even saying that the light exiles and the dark exiles, like they're saying like the light exile is like a cult leader and a dark exile is like, I don't know, a serial killer. But they're both insane.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I all right.
so we have these exiled angels. There are 9 ranks of angels in the heaven, and also on the whatever on the earth too. There are
Hmm.
9 ranks of angels, and there's the soul at the top.
I'm assuming this is all stuff that what's his face is telling
Yeah,
her.
Griffin is info dumping on Violet.
Oh, Griffin is doing it, not Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln is standing there moody. Lincoln was supposed to tell Violet all of this, but instead Griffin's telling her because Lincoln didn't.
How do either of these people know all this stuff?
Because they are both Grigori, Lincoln and Griffin.
Oh, they're both also angel people.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So that when I said Violet and Lincoln are the partners, they're both the Grigori angel, part angel people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're soul bonded somehow.
Not soul bonded. They're just like destined partners to
Yeah,
fight angels together.
that's essentially soul bonded.
No, that's specifically different in this series.
Okay.
Anyway, so we have the 9 ranks of angels and the soul, and all the angels from all the ranks, light and dark, can give essence and a unique power. So they give the essence, and they become a Gregorian. You also usually get a power with this, and you have to embrace the gifts once you turn 17.
Whoa. So
That's
what power did she get?
well, she hasn't embraced yet.
Oh.
She doesn't have power yet. However,
I was
so
gonna guess that she just gets drunk and
I,
that's her power.
no. So you have to embrace the gifts once you turn of age at 17, but you can opt out if you don't want to. However, the exiles can sense you, so it is kind of dangerous. They can start sensing you once you are 17.
Oh.
Yeah,
So does Dad know anything about all this?
absolutely not.
Gotcha.
So, Lincoln is actually 9 years older than Violet, but Grigori aged really slowly.
You realize how this is worse, right?
It is worse, but it is actually really unusual for Lincoln to have to wait 9 years for his partner. So,
What's unusual about that?
like, usually they're closer in age.
Oh.
Like, two partners, they're, like, born
How do
closer.
they know that they're partners already?
So, the first partner of a pair, they, get, like, a vision from the angels of their partner. And then whoever is the Grigori leader in the city gets, like, visions of the Grigori who will be coming of age near them. The
Okay.
angels help them.
Okay. How do you know that Lincoln isn't just lying?
He's not.
Uh,
That's not the type of story this is, Tom.
Okay.
This isn't a creepy story with
Okay.
like creepy men lying to teenagers.
It happens very often in YA, so you know.
Well, no, Lincoln and Violet are partners.
Okay.
They are destined Grigori partners.
Uh-huh.
However, we're finished info dumping now.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that was the lore dump.
I want Violet to embrace. What is her power?
Hold on, we have to get there. Violet's feeling kind of betrayed, you know? Lincoln's been lying to her for 2 years, and she just wants a normal life after the attack. She doesn't really want to be part angel. She's kind of freaked out.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But
But
I'll tell
also
you
being
about
mad at him for lying. What?
well, you wouldn't be mad at me for lying to you for our entire relationship?
I mean, I would be mad at you for lying to me for our entire relationship, but like lying about you being an angel?
Part angel superhero.
Like what? How do you tell someone that to begin with?
Good question. Apparently, Lincoln was going to tell her the previous night
Uh-huh.
when he cooked her dinner and everything, but then he found out about the attack and he was like, "Wow, that's awkward. I'm not going to tell you about being part angel."
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
it's never
sometimes
really
it's timing,
a
you know.
good time. Yeah. But so we don't know Violet's special powers yet, because she hasn't embraced yet. But we can learn Griffin's and Lincoln's.
Okay, what are they?
So Griffin's special power is the truth. So he can like touch you and tell you the truth, and you'll believe it. I don't think he can make you believe anything. He has to believe it. But he can like imbue truth upon you.
So he can like make you understand that what he is saying is the truth.
Yeah.
But can he lie using this ability?
No. I think like he has to believe it is the truth. So he could like misinform you if he believed it was the truth, but
And
he
was
can't
wrong.
intentionally lie to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, also Griffin is the leader in the city, so he comes from the highest rank of angel.
Oh.
Well, not the highest one. So there's the 9 ranks and then the soul at the top. He comes from the top of the 9.
Yeah, so he's like an archangel or whatever.
Yeah, and basically their rank is like whoever's their the leader is whoever's the highest rank and also the oldest. So Griffin is, I guess, the oldest and the highest rank. So he's the leader. Lincoln has extra strength and speed than the normal Grigori amount of strength and speed, and he can also see an exile's influence on people as like shadows. So they can tell if like an exile is like emotionally manipulating or like exiles have some imagination powers. They can like make you see illusions. So he can see if an exile is like
So he,
haunting humans or whatever.
so he can see like if these people are part of a cult, basically, in
Yeah.
some cases. Or like if they're
Yeah.
being hunted by a serial killer
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah, he can see vibes. Mhm.
I love a good vibe sensor.
Yeah. All right, so we learn all of this, and then Violet leaves Lincoln's house. She updates Steph, not about the angel bits. She can't seem to tell Steph about the angel bits, but she does tell her about going to Lincoln and Lincoln's house, and it did not go well because Violet thought she was going to be there to like make out or something, but no. So,
I mean, to be fair, she did get what she ultimately wanted, which is a relationship with Lincoln.
that's a good point. They are destined partners.
Yeah.
So, Violet's wandering around, and then Lincoln appears. He shows her a box with wristbands, just like her mom's. Well, that's weird.
Okay.
And Lincoln explains that the wristbands help them sense exiles.
Mm.
So they have these wristbands, and they can like figure out if an exile's nearby. Because the point of the Grigori is that they hunt the exiles and, get rid of them. They're vampire hunters, but angel hunters.
Can we pause for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Is this one of the things that was included in the mom's gifts for her daughter at when she turned 17?
Yeah, there was a wristband in there.
There was a wristband. What else was in there? I don't think we actually talked about it.
A letter and a poem. The letter said stuff like, be brave, and there's a poem, and there was, yeah, just the wristband.
Okay.
Just one, though. Lincoln has 2.
Whoa.
So, when Violet touches one of Lincoln's wristbands, she has a lot of sensation. So she smells flowers, she hears birds flapping, she tastes apple, she sees light and dark flashing, and she feels a cool heat. So we just experienced 5 senses, all 5 of our senses, right? We just
Okay.
experienced something. And Lincoln says most Grigori only get 1 or 2 senses, maybe 3. Pretty rarely.
Whoa. She's special.
She is so special.
She's extra special.
She's so special. Yeah. I think Lincoln has like 2 of them.
Mm.
So he's like, did you feel anything? And she's like, I don't know, maybe. Bye. She's not handling any of this well.
Great.
Yeah. So anyway, Violet's not handling it well. She's kind of like secluding herself in her house. She and Lincoln aren't going for their usual morning runs. Yeah.
Mm.
But she finally drags herself out of the house, goes to a cafe, and she runs into that guy that she danced with at the club, like way back a couple chapters ago.
Oh, that's gonna be an exile, isn't it?
Well, his name is Phoenix. He's a terrible flirt and he's really weird.
Okay.
But Violet starts to sense some things, and she touches Phoenix, and you're right, he's an exile. She like smells the flowers and hears the birds and whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, he's an exile. So Violet's like, oh my god. So she leaves to go home, but Phoenix is there. And Violet's like,
Why are you at my house?
yeah. But she's like drawn to him. She's like, ooh. But he says she is very powerful and he is drawn to her too. So they're like, whoa. But she's like, go away.
Is this the introduction of Love Triangle member B compared to Lincoln as member A and Violet
As our
as our C, I guess.
as our main character.
Yeah.
Well, no comment as of right now.
Okay.
But yes. So,
Okay.
a couple days pass. Violet is lonely without Lincoln. So, Violet and Steph go out. Steph drags her out. They go rock climbing. Steph is belaying Violet, but she's distracted and flirting with someone. So, Violet slips and falls, and Steph is distracted and not belaying her properly because I guess at this rock climbing wall, you don't have to have someone certified belaying you. Your friend can just do it, which is kind of weird. But,
That is kind of weird.
you know, whatever. Anyway, so Phoenix catches her, so that's kind of cool.
Phoenix, why are you here?
Good question.
Phoenix, are you stalking our main character?
Maybe.
Kind of feels like you are.
And Steph is like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But she leaves with the boy, and Violet and Phoenix leave on their own. Steph is like, this boy just asked me out. I gotta go.
Steph, you are the worst friend.
But anyway, Violet and Phoenix, they go get dinner. You know, he did just catch her and maybe prevent her from breaking something, so that's kind of neat.
I saved your life. Now you owe me dinner.
Well,
I'm a nice guy, I promise.
they go to dinner, and Violet's like, you're paying and you owe me some answers. And he's like, all right, sure.
Bet.
Yeah, also, it is clear that Phoenix has been following Violet.
Uh-huh.
Also, he is hot.
Okay.
Yeah, like hot with capital H-O-T.
Like in what way?
Like, he's just like the sexiest man alive.
That's so subjective.
Well, apparently, I think you learn this like later in the series, but when angels exile, they can like choose their physical form. So they usually choose like a
A really attractive
yeah,
person.
like a tall, attractive man.
No women?
Rarely.
Mm.
Yeah, bummer. But anyway, he has been following Violet because apparently Violet, quote, leaks. Phoenix's words. Apparently she's just like, he can sense her power all over town.
Gotcha.
She's powerful girly.
Listener, I want you to know I made the most disgusted face at the word leaks.
Yeah, well, Phoenix says that any exile could probably sense her, so she's in danger.
Oh no. She needs to embrace so that she's not in as much danger.
Well, anyway, so Phoenix starts info dumping now.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Well, listen, there's a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So Phoenix says that angelhood is very restrictive. So it's all corporeal, and many exile for the passions. Major innuendo here.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently only the soul, you remember the soul? They're at the head of all the angels. The soul are Michael and Lucifer.
Okay.
So Lucifer is not like an exile. He's just the dark angel, and Michael is, I guess, the light angel.
Yeah.
Right? The head of the angels.
They're both archangels. Got it.
So he is saying that only the soul know if God exists or not. The rest of the angels, they don't got a clue. So they answer the God question real quick.
I'm sorry.
What?
Angels don't know if God exists.
Well, Michael and Lucifer know, apparently.
Wouldn't it be such a trip if the answer was no, and they both were just like making everything up as they go? Yeah, God told me to tell you that you need to go do this mundane activity for the next 3 billion years.
Well, it just makes it seem like, angels are these like other like beings from another realm. And, it could be that there is like God in the Christian sense above all of that, or it could just be they're beings from another realm. So it could be either way.
Okay, but is it like a point of contention that only Lucifer and Michael know?
No. This is Violet just asked. She's like, oh my god, angels exist. Does God exist? And he's like, I don't know. The soul probably know, but I don't know. Phoenix is not of the soul.
Okay.
So.
It feels like such an odd thing for an angel not to know.
Well, these angels also aren't like circles of eyeballs or whatever. However.
Well, they should be. At least not when they're not exiles. They should
maybe
be.
Maybe they are like that when they're in the other realm.
Yeah.
All right, so they ate dinner. That was great. And Phoenix announces he is taking Violet to an art museum tomorrow. He's like, we're going to do something fun. So he and Violet are getting along.
Okay.
So they're walking home, and Violet senses an exile. And she's like, oh my god.
Phoenix, where are you?
It's not Phoenix, other than Phoenix. And they hear a girl scream. So they go running.
Uh,
and they see a girl. She was actually their waitress at the restaurant.
mhm.
I guess she got off her shift and then well, ran into an exile, which is unfortunate for her because she's begging for help, but the exile kills her and then calls Violet Grigori. So that's unfortunate. And Violet's like, crap. And Phoenix fights him and rips his heart out. That's how Phoenix deals with exiles. He rips their heart out. It's kind of cool.
Phoenix, why are you?
Why are you so edgy? Why are
Yeah.
you an edgelord, Phoenix?
Also, are you a light or dark angel, Phoenix?
I don't know.
You should tell us. You seem kind of like a dark angel right now with all of the stalker murderer vibes
All the
here.
stalker heart ripping out vibes.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they're safe now, and Phoenix takes Violet home, but he tells her that she should talk to Lincoln because she needs to embrace her power because she's vulnerable.
Whoa, it's like the thing I said earlier.
Yeah, that wasn't a secret, Tom. This book is called Embrace,
I know.
but Violet still doesn't want to. So the next day,
Violet, what do you mean you don't want to?
She
You
said
don't want special powers?
No, she wants to be normal, Tom.
Violet, you are so far beyond wanting to be normal. Like it's so clearly not an option for you,
Well,
especially if you're quote unquote leaking all of the time.
that's so weird.
Like, wouldn't you want protection at a certain point? You know
Well,
what I mean?
the next day they go to the art exhibit.
All right.
Phoenix reveals that one of his powers as an exile is an empath. So he can influence others' emotions. And he's been subtly doing it to Violet to like help her feel less shocked about the murder in front of her.
And is totally not doing it in a
He
creepy way towards
he
Violet
does
at
promise
all.
not to do it anymore.
Uh-huh.
And Violet she's like, "Oh, I see. I can kind of recognize when he's pushing on my emotions." She
Okay.
can like kind of feel it because it's kind of like an unnatural emotion.
Mhm.
So, another day, Violet and Phoenix are hanging out again, and she seems more comfortable with him, but she still misses Lincoln because Lincoln's her boy.
I
But
still don't understand why she doesn't just go to him.
because she's mad at him,
For what?
lying to her.
About being an angel
Yeah.
being? Like,
Don't worry. We're gonna go see Lincoln soon.
such a petty reason.
Yeah.
Mad.
But one other thing is, Phoenix says Violet hasn't been able to tell Steph or her dad about the Grigori stuff because there's an angel rule for the undecideds.
Mm.
Convenient. So overall, a couple weeks have passed since Violet has seen Lincoln. She's been hanging out with Phoenix. But that is about to end because Violet has a gala to go to at her dad's work for some reason. And she's going to bring Steph and Phoenix, but Lincoln is separately also going to be there. Uh-oh. So Violet is distracted, and then Phoenix kisses her. And she's like, whoa. And he's like, oh yeah. And she's like, please leave.
Yeah, valid reaction, honestly. Phoenix, you creep.
He's kind of creepy. But yeah, we're at the
Yeah.
gala now. And yeah, Lincoln is there. Oh, and listen, Phoenix is hot, but Lincoln is gorgeous.
Okay, writer. Writer inserting her own fantasies into her book.
However, there's a lady with him, though. And that's kind of a bummer because, Violet still loves Lincoln.
Oh no,
But,
my literal partner for eternity has a woman standing nearby.
well. So anyway, Phoenix and Lincoln start having a testosterone-fueled standoff
Uh-huh.
because they are men.
Yeah, and
Um,
Phoenix just creepily kissed Violet
Well,
in front of him.
Phoenix says Lincoln shouldn't have left Violet alone because she's vulnerable, and Lincoln's like, I wanted to respect her space. So,
Yeah, reasonable reaction, Lincoln.
yeah, honestly, like maybe he should have come sooner, but
Maybe just like send her a text, be like, "Hey,
hey, you good?
yeah," but like nothing more than that.
Yeah. But Violet and Lincoln, they arrive on neutral ground and they start talking a little bit. She's like, okay, maybe I was mad at you a little too much.
Yeah.
And they're chatting, and the lady who is with Lincoln is Griffin's partner. So Griffin also has a partner. That's the lady
I
who's
mean,
with Lincoln
I
right
should
now.
hope so.
And but Lincoln says they got a text about some exile and they have to go check it out.
Okay.
And Violet's like, I'm coming, because she's like, well, this is gonna be my life as a Grigori. I deserve to see.
Oh, so now is when.
She's like maybe warming up to it. But they meet up with Griffin, and there are three dead Grigori. And they were killed by light and dark exiles. That's kind of sus, because usually they're just power hungry egomaniacs.
And usually they don't work together.
Usually they don't work together, so this is kind of sussy. So they go see the bodies. They're super brutally murdered. Violet is overwhelmed by the senses. Like, she's feeling so many things. She's like
Alright.
seeing the light and the dark, and she's feeling the cold and the heat and all the things. And Lincoln kisses her.
Bad timing, dude.
Well,
What?
no, she was like, "Kiss me," and
What?
he does, because she's like screaming on the floor in pain because they like connect so well, and the senses like flow through him and leave her, so that she's able to like not be overwhelmed anymore. So Lincoln helps her by kissing her.
Okay. It's like the weirdest possible way to help someone.
It is weird. It is weird. However, Lincoln confirms with Griffin that it's wild because Violet has all five senses and they're super strong. So Lincoln's like, oh crap, my girlie, she's strong. So Violet's panicking again, doesn't want to be a Grigori again because she just had this bad experience. And she's also like, wait, was my mom a Grigori too? She had that wristband. That was weird.
Girl, catch up.
Catch up,
I'm
Violet.
so far ahead of you.
Yes. Well, Lincoln and Violet are having a heart-to-heart, and Lincoln tells Violet he is into her, but that's actually not allowed between Grigori partners. So partners in the platonic sense, actually, they're not allowed to be romantic. It actually makes them weaker and makes them lose their powers.
Oh, so what about soulmates? Are those separate?
That's not talked about in this book. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Next book. But yeah, so Lincoln and Violet are destined platonic partners. Womp womp.
You can have a platonic romp in the sack.
I don't know if the angels accounted for that.
Touching tips never hurt a friendship. I am sorry for that one, listeners.
Well, it's the next morning. Violet is sad, and Phoenix is at her house. Creep? Yeah.
Yeah.
Violet is so in a love triangle right now between
Yeah.
Phoenix and Lincoln. However, she also clearly loves Lincoln, and she's using Phoenix as a distraction.
Whoa, I'm shocked.
So it's like a love isosceles triangle, you know? Phoenix is like not as big of a triangle in there.
Not as big of an angle.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
However, Violet and Phoenix kiss, and he does emotion magic to make it steamy,
Whoa.
to like make her feel lots of sexy things.
Hey, Phoenix, she's 17,
Well,
and you're like 3 quadrillion years old or something like that. I don't know.
well. However, after this kiss, Violet is upset about not having control, because she's like, "Whoa, you like magnified my emotions. I felt out of control. That wasn't cool." And he was like, "Oh, sorry." However, we get another lore dump by Phoenix. Yay! We're
Thank
still
you, Phoenix.
learning. So, you used to complain about not having enough lore dumps.
Yeah, I do like lore dumps. Please continue.
Okay. Well, Grigori used to be a rank of angels. Okay.
Okay.
And however, they became corrupted by the exiles. So it was still the Grigori's job to like control the exiles, but because they were also angels, they got corrupted by the exiles. If that makes sense.
No.
So this angel rank of Grigori were in charge of, getting rid of the exiles on Earth, but they had to go down to Earth in order to remove the exiles. And then once they were down there, although it was allowed for them to be down there, they were like, ooh, physical things. And then they were corrupted, and then they basically became exiles too.
Okay, gotcha.
So then they tried to take over Earth. So then, angels of the light and the dark working together they were sent to subdue them. Okay, so the angel Grigori were beaten, and then they started to form human Grigori instead. So there used to be angel Grigori, and then that didn't work out so well. And that was like the last time light and darkness worked together, I guess.
We need to make sure that you're not going to go absolutely bonkers insane.
Yep.
So we need you to grow up here first.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. However, Phoenix seems to have told this story because it seems like light and dark exiles are working together to kill all Grigori. They're like, maybe we should stop fighting each other and kill all these Grigori who are trying to kill us.
Mm.
So Violet,
Exile uprising.
yeah. So Violet wants to go tell Lincoln because she's like, crap, this is like really big information, because if the light and the dark exiles are working together, like Lincoln needs to know that he could be in danger, you know?
Smash cut to Lincoln being murdered by
Well,
multiple
well,
angels.
she can't reach him and she's panicking. So Violet and Phoenix are looking around and they find Griffin and they tell him. And he's like doubting, but he realizes that Lincoln and Griffin's partner, that lady, they might be in trouble because they went to go like meet with an exile contact or whatever.
Hmm.
Exiles have moles, just like, you know, or like exiles that they use for information, you know.
I mean, yeah, Phoenix is actively being a mole.
Oh well, yeah, good point. So, also Phoenix can basically teleport. He's like super speedy. He can like move so fast. He's like the wind.
Whoa.
He's Speedy Boy. So, they teleport basically to where Lincoln is, and they find some exiles, including a guy named Onyx, and Lincoln and Griffin's partner Magda. That's her name. They're like super injured. We're like not doing well. And so we're kind of like in a standoff here with this group of exiles. And Phoenix is like, I claim Violet, which is weird, but whatever.
That is weird.
So then Onyx is like, I'll let you guys go with your partners, but I want to tell you a story first. And we're like, oh my God, Onyx, shut up. But he's
He's the mole.
no, Onyx is like he's a showy boy, so he wants to tell them the story. So Onyx tells them the story of Adam and Lilith, specifically not Adam and Eve. So apparently, Lilith was Adam's first wife, but she wasn't into being Adam's wife after a bit, and she left. And she had one child with Adam, who was an angel, and then exiled. So I guess Adam and Lilith were angels, and then later Adam became human or something. I don't know.
This is quite the turn on Christian lore.
Well, this is a alternative book.
I mean, all of it's.
Like we said, the angels, they're not like eye circle blobs.
I'm gonna say something offensive.
Okay.
I mean, all of it's fake, so.
It's like using lore. It's using theocracy as a lore. It's just like Rick Riordan using Greek mythology as lore.
Hmm.
So, anyway, so Onyx told that story. So the exiles leave. Griffin heals Magda. Apparently partners can heal each other. And Violet's like, well, heal Lincoln. And he's like, no, partners can heal each other. And she's like, who's Lincoln's partner? And she's like, oh, wait, that's me.
Girl.
she...
Ugh.
So, Lincoln is super injured, and apparently modern medicine can't fix it because he was stabbed with his own Grigori blade, which is, like, magical. So Violet is like, well, gotta go embrace so I can save Lincoln. All right, we're forced to act.
All
So,
right.
Griffin tells her the procedure. She has to go camp for one night, then climb a mountain, and then at dawn jump off a cliff. That's what you gotta do to embrace. Go camping, climb a mountain, jump off the mountain.
Doesn't sound too bad, I guess.
So, Phoenix, with his speed, can get her there tonight to where she needs to go camping. So, there's also been this one thing throughout the book where all the exiles have been calling Violet a rainbow, and even Lincoln too, while he's a little delirious right now, calls her a rainbow. Apparently Violet has like a rainbow aura or something. Just a little tidbit.
Okay.
So, anyway, Violet goes home to like pack real quick, and she has a quick conversation with her dad, who's home for once. Mom apparently named Violet that because she is the heart of the rainbow. There's something rainbow themed going on with this girl.
All right.
So, they go camping. Violet is spiraling, but Phoenix brings Chinese food and a bed. He's like, we're glamping, we're not camping.
I mean, good on him.
Yeah.
This is the one time Phoenix has done something good.
Yeah. So, they eat and whatever. And then, Violet asks Phoenix to take away her emotions and go to Lustland. Because she's like, I don't want to feel right now. I am too many emotions. Take my emotions away.
Please tell me he says no.
Let's go to Lustland. So Phoenix is conflicted, because again, Violet clearly wants Lincoln, not Phoenix. But Phoenix also clearly wants to boink.
Yeah.
So they do.
Okay.
Phoenix gives in because, Phoenix ain't a great guy.
Uh-huh.
He also wants to boink.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do that and they chill for a bit. But then Violet needs to go climb the mountain.
Yeah.
So she hikes off. She leaves Phoenix behind. She climbs the cliff. So it's a good thing Lincoln taught her rock climbing, because she has to climb this cliff. And then she's at the top of this mountain, and it's almost dawn, and she's like, wow, this jump is certain death. This is a really bad idea.
I think that's the whole point, Violet.
Yeah, it's a leap of faith.
Yeah.
The allegory. But anyway, at sunrise she jumps. So she materializes or like comes to consciousness in a desert. And there's a light angel, Yuri, there. It seems like they're chatting, and it seems like maybe Violet didn't have a choice because she was always going to save Lincoln and to embrace her destiny. Right, so at one point she asks Lincoln, and she's like, no, sorry. At one point she asks Yuri, she's like, what if I wasn't going to save him? And he's like, I cannot tell you what would never be. It's like cute. Yeah,
Whoa.
it's cute. Anyway, we also find out that maybe Violet's angel maker, so the one who gave her the angel's essence, is the one who interfered with her attacker. Right, so when she was assaulted a couple years ago, another teacher came in and, interrupted.
Hmm.
But the other teacher was like, I don't know why I came in. That was kind of weird. So it's implied that her angel maker was like, hey, go peek in that room. Go peek.
Hmm.
And kind of like interfering with her. So
Yeah.
interesting. However,
Saving her from assault.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Yuri says he doesn't know what rank her maker is, which is weird. So Yuri leaves her alone in the desert, and that's unfortunate. So she's wandering the desert, and not having a great time with it.
Uh-huh.
And then a lion appears. It's Violet's lion. Or maybe it is Violet. Anyway, she has a trippy memory sequence.
Okay.
And then I think like falls into a like sinking sand pit and then emerges at the beach and she meets another angel.
Hello.
Trippy sequence.
Yeah.
So she meets another angel. This one's a dark angel now. His name is Nox. He is Yuri's twin. So she's met a light angel, now she's meeting a dark angel. So Nox is cryptic about Phoenix. It's like, what if he turns on you, girly? Like, you gotta beware. But
Yeah, I mean, he clearly isn't just a creep.
yeah. So Knox reveals that Violet's mom, Evelyn, was a Grigori. So we got that confirmed.
Hmm.
And that she was a Grigori with a specific charge. So her like job as a Grigori was to return one specific exile. Like one extra bad exile. That was her job, to go return that exile.
Okay. Did she do it?
He doesn't tell us.
Oh.
Yeah. So Knox gives her a Grigori dagger, and he tells her to give this mannequin thing. There's a mannequin there now. He tells her to give the mannequin shape and stab it. That's how you become a Grigori, I guess. You make this phoenix look like someone and stab it. So she initially makes it look like her assaulter. She's like, I could stab my assaulter. But then she ends up making it look like her own image and stabbing herself.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, that she embraced. She's back. Good job. Woohoo.
Okay, cool. What's her power?
Well,
She
Phoenix.
can turn into a lion? Question mark.
Well, they're back. Phoenix is a little worried. He's like, "Whoa, you okay, girly?" And even though she felt like she spent days in the desert, it was like an hour because angels have the power over imagination. They can like cast illusion and
Whoa.
like make your mind weird. So, remember Violet's weird veins? They're now intricate patterns. So it's kind of like she has like metallic, like mercury blood in her veins specifically. She has cool tattoos, basically.
Gotcha.
So Griffin tells Violet, we're back at Lincoln's house now,
Hmm.
how healing should work. Okay. So she's like, all right, Violet, channel power into Lincoln and it'll fix him. He's still alive. But she's struggling to do it. She's like, I can't do it, I can't do it, oh my god, he's dying. And Griffin is like, well, you connected with a kiss that one time. So they kiss. Violet kisses Lincoln and she
Uh-huh.
heals him. And Phoenix is like, ugh. Phoenix is, angry.
You know what, Phoenix?
I mean, they did just boink.
Yeah,
so.
you got to boink, so like,
They only kissed.
yeah.
But yeah, Phoenix is angry and Violet notices that she can't feel his emotions, which is weird because usually she can like he like leaks emotions.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh.
Phoenix leaks emotions because he like has them powerfully, but Violet can't feel them. So Lincoln's healed. That's great. In fact, he's completely healed, which is strange because most Grigori can't completely 100% heal their partners. They can only heal them like, or like jumpstart their healing and like help them along.
You know, I have a theory.
Yeah.
It's the power of love.
It's the power of love.
I mean,
Love.
wow.
True love.
But like, come on. You mean, oh, when partners fall in love with each other, they lose all their powers? What
They
is
do.
that?
It's happened.
What? Yeah, but is that why it happened? Do you
Mm,
know?
I don't know. I don't
All
know.
right.
But also, so we healed Lincoln, but all of Violet's cuts and bruises are gone too. So she's also healed.
Wow, two-way healing.
True love. But anyway, so Lincoln thinks that Violet's wrist markings are like her version of the wristbands. She just has them in herself,
Oh.
interestingly. So Phoenix and Lincoln, they start being man possessive-ing over Violet again.
Oh, great.
Yeah, great.
This is my least favorite part of books.
Yeah, when the men are arguing over a girl.
Yeah. It's like, guys.
Yeah. And Violet's like, oh my god, guys. Just like you. So
Yeah.
she kicks everyone out to chat with Lincoln. So they're both like, I love you. Literally both of them.
hmm
They love each other, but it's not fair that they're partners and they can never be together. So that kind of sucks. So Lincoln is upset that she slept with Phoenix. That came out real quick.
I mean, understandably.
Yeah. And then he even tells her that he planned their first night. He would like have candles and lilies, and I was like, is this creepy?
Kinda, yeah.
But yeah, Violet is like, I'm with Phoenix. You know, we can't be together. You know, I'm with Phoenix. And Lincoln's like,
Girl, this is a bad decision.
Listen.
Like,
We can support women who make bad decisions.
I suppose, but still, I don't support the decision making.
Well, it's been a couple days, and Violet fills in Steph finally. So it's chapter 29 now, and Violet fills Steph in on chapters 1 through 28.
Okay.
So,
How does Steph react to angels being real?
oh, she's like hyperventilating,
Yeah,
but she eventually goes along with it.
gotcha.
And then Steph asks if Phoenix was a light angel or a dark angel. What you asked? And Violet's like, oh, I don't know. He's so good though. He must have been a light angel.
Mm-mm. No shot.
So, Steph and Violet go. They agreed to go to a double date party to
Okay.
cheer up. However, Violet has a nightmare about Onyx and a light angel. Sorry, a light exile. So she has a nightmare about Onyx and a light exile. And then she wakes up in an alley and there's a dead body there. Yikes. So she calls Griffin and he comes and he calms her down. But that dead guy was a Grigori. We don't think Violet killed him. An exile killed him. But Violet is there. And that's kind of weird.
How'd she get there? That's the question, I think.
Yeah, some sort of weird, like, influencing. So Lincoln arrives
I
and
wonder
Violet
if
is.
Phoenix was the one who killed him.
What?
I wonder if Phoenix was the one who killed him.
Ooh. So Lincoln arrives and Violet is like only able to be angry at him. She like can't feel anything else. She's just pissed at Lincoln.
Phoenix, stop it. We know it's you.
So the next day, Griffin and Lincoln regroup with Violet. There seems to be an issue with her mental defenses, which is why the exiles were able to like get her out here.
Uh-huh.
So Violet and Lincoln spar to test their physical abilities. No issues. Violet is also being like really mean to Lincoln, like just saying really mean things to him. But then he tells her about when he embraced that he also doubted at first. He wasn't like insta angel man.
Mm-hmm.
But we find out that his mom's business was being corrupted by an exile, and Lincoln was too late to save her, so he felt really bad about that.
Oh.
Yeah, so Lincoln has a sad backstory too. So now that she's embraced, Violet is no longer overwhelmed by the senses and she can control them a bit better. So that's nice. So then Violet, Steph's boyfriend, and Phoenix, they go to that party.
Right.
So remember, double dating.
Mm.
So Violet asks Phoenix for help with the mental abilities. Remember, Violet is like maybe having issues. So like they kiss, and while they're kissing, she's like practicing putting up a barrier to Phoenix.
Mm.
So like a mental barrier.
Yeah.
And she's able to push him out. So that's good. But she sees her own power, it seems kind of strangled. Her own power is having issues. But Violet can sense exiles suddenly. She's like, oh my god, there's exiles coming. So she tells Phoenix, who leaves for some reason. And then she calls Lincoln. She's like, Lincoln, there's exiles here. And so he's on his way. So Violet has this purple mist that represents her power.
Okay.
And she spreads it out I think it's like invisible to humans.
Okay.
Her power is represented by this purple mist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she spreads it out and she can sense 10 exiles and she can see through their glamour. She's like, oh my god, there's a bunch of exiles here, including Onyx. And there's a light angel there too. So Onyx is dark and the light angel is light. So she's chatting with them. It's pretty tense and Lincoln comes over. Right. So we're kind of having this like little standoff.
Hmm.
And the exiles say they're looking for some list of all future Grigori. So
Why would that exist?
if there's a list out there.
So the angels know when someone is going to be born and have a parent die within the like.
No, I think it's more of like it's an active list. It's a living list. So it'll like write down the name of anyone who will be a Grigori because their parent died within.
Oh, okay. So it's not as in like 100 years from now
No.
this person will be born. It's
Mm-mm.
more of like this person was born like a few years ago and hasn't hit 17 yet.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
is a living list. And this is bad because if they found that, they could go all kill all the children who will become Grigori, and
Yeah,
that's not
which
cool.
is yeah, it's bad.
So anyway, they're looking for that.
So why would you keep a list to begin with?
You know, I don't know.
I mean, I guess to keep tabs on them, but at the
Listen,
same
Tom,
time,
the
like,
list is more of the plot of book 2, okay? Like,
okay, all right,
this is the introduction to the list.
uh-huh.
However, they say that they also want to kill Violet because that'll be a power move, and that she's tainted, which is why her mental abilities don't work. Wow, this is an allegory for abstinence. Yikes. Okay,
Yeah, you're just now realizing that, or
listen.
she did a sex. Oh no! How dare she?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, I don't approve of Phoenix, but like,
yeah. Well, anyway, it is all Phoenix's fault because they do a bit of mind torture on her, but then Phoenix gets back and he helps her. He's like, "Hey, you got this, babe." And the Exiles are angry and they're saying that Phoenix released her. So apparently, when Violet and Phoenix boinked, it formed this mental link
mhm.
or mental kink between them. So she couldn't tell when he was manipulating her emotions.
Oh,
So that's why she was so angry with Lincoln all the time.
so what I said was correct, and
Yeah, I
Phoenix
just didn't
was
tell
just
you. Come on, you know I can't tell you these things.
yeah, all right, yeah, but I was right.
You were
Like it's
right.
it's so incredibly obvious.
But Phoenix feels bad. He says that he didn't know it would form while they were doing it. Like he didn't know that it would form, and then it formed, and he was like, I should tell her. But instead, he has his he's not a great person. He's an okay person. We all have bad instincts. And unfortunately, Lincoln's bad instincts were to feed her hatred for Lincoln.
Phoenix's.
Yeah.
You said Lincoln.
No, feed Violet hatred for Lincoln.
Yeah, I know, but you
Okay.
said Lincoln did that, which he didn't.
No, you're right. Phoenix did that.
Yeah.
And Phoenix was jealous of Lincoln. He was trying to be a good boy, but he was not being a good boy.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
The creep was being creepy.
Yeah. So anyway, Onyx is having a great time revealing all of these secrets.
Hmm.
For example, Phoenix is the son of Lilith and Adam from that story from earlier.
That's a weird callback.
Yeah.
Oddly convenient.
Well, I mean, convenient, or maybe Onyx was trying to get Violet to figure out who Phoenix was.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Mm.
And obviously, Phoenix was an angel of dark. And
Yeah.
Violet's like, no!
Girl, it so clearly does not matter. Like, they're all bad.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they start fighting, and Violet is stabbed by Onyx, like, really badly stabbed, like, mortally wounded. So she's kind of standing there bleeding out. Well, lying there, actually. But she turned Onyx's human. So exiles normally have to consent for this. Okay, hold on. We have to do a quick callback to what Grigori can actually do.
Okay.
So Grigori can stab an exile with their special blade
Uh-huh.
and return them to
The other
Angel
realm.
Land.
Yeah.
But they always give the exiles a choice. Like, you can choose to stay here and I'll return your powers. Or, sorry, you'll become human. Or you'll return to Angel Land. And they always give exiles a choice. That's, like, important for them. Free will, right?
Hmm.
But exiles normally have to consent, right? So if they're given this choice, they would have to consent to become human for the Grigori to be able to make them human.
But she can do it without consent.
Yeah, God, that sounds so bad. Yeah, Violet can do it without consent.
Yeah, that is bad.
So Violet makes Onyx human. So Violet can overpower their will.
Mm.
It's not doing it without consent. She's overpowering their will.
So she's doing it without their consent.
Yeah, she is.
Also, theory time.
Yeah.
Her angel creator is one of the soul.
Ooh.
It's probably Lucifer, but
Ooh. Well, so anyway, so Violet did that to Onyx, and then she also used her power to like paralyze the 9 other exiles because there were 10 of them. So they can't move, and then they're all returned by the rest of the Grigori, who arrived also.
All right.
They were all fighting. So they're all returned except for Onyx, who is human now. So Lincoln is passed out. He, I guess, was a little injured too, but Violet is like about to die injured, and she can't heal herself. So she's dying.
Just give him smelling salts.
Well, Phoenix heals her. And then Lincoln shows up. So.
He wakes up, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lincoln wakes up after Phoenix healed her. Rough timing.
How does Phoenix heal her? Does he just have that power?
He has healing powers, apparently. It's not, like, pleasant, but he can. And she's kind of pissed that he didn't heal Lincoln.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you needed to embrace girly pop.
He is correct about that.
Yeah.
However, still a dick move.
Yeah. So Violet pretty much breaks up with him. She makes him leave. She's like, Phoenix, go away. I'm breaking up with you.
Okay.
So, that's that. All right, so
end of book 1?
No, a tiny bit more, but that's like the end of the drama battle.
I thought when you said that's that was the end
No,
of the book.
Tiny bit more. So it's a few days later. Violet is researching Lilith, and she thinks that was the exile that her mom was supposed to kill.
Lilith.
Yeah. So now Lilith's son and her mom's daughter are boinking. It's kind of funny.
I think boinking is a strong word.
Boinked
they did it
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Evelyn was charged with killing Lilith. Anyway, so it's been a few days. Violet hasn't seen Lincoln, but she is regretting how mean she was, even though she was being influenced by Phoenix.
Did she tell Lincoln that she was being influenced by Phoenix about this?
Yeah.
Does he know?
But, it still hurts.
Yeah, it's still bad.
So, Violet is chatting about Griffin, about the future and stuff, next moves. So, we're chatting about next book. And, just like you said, Griffin is like, maybe you are made of the soul. We don't know that, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, Violet sees Phoenix, just like outside one day. And they share a bond because,
They boinked.
yeah, and also it's a special bond because it was her virginity. Gross.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they share a bond because of that and also the healing thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll always have this bond. But Phoenix is like, I'm leaving town. And she's like, okay.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, but they do have this bond. All right, so now we're finally at the happy ending. 2 weeks later, Violet and Lincoln meet up for a marathon that they had been training for before the book started, and they reconcile.
Okay.
Yay! Lincoln says he feels guilty for failing to heal her at the club, right? Because he was passed out.
Yeah.
And Phoenix had to heal her, so he feels guilty about it, and for not handling Phoenix better and not being able to protect Violet from his influence, right? It was kind of a whole cluster.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? They're partners. They're Grigori partners, and they're stronger together, so we'll be friends for now. The end.
All right. So which book do they boink in?
No comment.
Book 2,
No
book 3?
comment. There's 5 books total, no comment.
Ah, so it's not until book 5. Gotcha.
What'd you think of the first of 5 of the YA series of all time?
It certainly is a YA series of all time.
Yeah, we got magic early.
Uh-huh.
We got the evil forces to fight.
She not only is she magic girly, but she's got extra special power magic
She is
girly.
superpower magic girly.
Yeah, which is very appropriate for a YA novel.
Mm-hmm. She is the extra special YA protagonist.
Yeah, I feel like it is appropriate how horny the 16, 17-year-old is, but yeah. I don't like that she's boinking things.
Why
that
are her
like...
love interests like 2,000-year-old Phoenix and 29-year-old, or what's 17 plus 9? 26-year-old Lincoln.
Yeah. Like it would be weird if I was like, you're 17, hello, you
Yeah, we're
know?
26.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't if you're 26, don't get with 17-year-olds.
What a
And
shocking
you know what?
revelation.
To be fair, Lincoln is not trying to get with Violet. He is specifically not trying to get with her because Grigori partners aren't allowed to do that.
Yeah, but he's doing a real bad
Yeah,
job
he's
of
not
it.
doing a great job. He's also a little in love with her.
He is definitely feeding into it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Still better option than Phoenix though.
Yes, Phoenix, Violet went through her bad boy era,
And I hope it's done.
and we hope it's done.
All right.
Thanks for listening, Tom. I hope to see you back soon for book 2, Entice.
All right. Well, I hope it is better than book 1.
Oh, did you not like it?
It was okay.
Okay. We get better from here.
It better.
We get better.
I mean, there are 5 books, so clearly it had some level of success.
Yeah, this is definitely an intro book. There's a lot of lore to dump through. There's a lot of
I mean, I do appreciate all the lore.
Yeah.
Still kind of confused as to what her powers are, though.
we're getting there.
Uh-huh.
She can return exiles without their will.
It kind of seems like she just
That's
has
special.
the power to do. I want to do this. Does it?
Yeah, she has the willpower.
Yeah. She has the power of convenience.
Well,
Plot convenience.
well, we'll see.
Uh-huh.
All right, bye-bye, Tom.
Bye-bye.